ShaqTV going live. The credentials is there. The experience is there. Don't come for me. Don't try me.
Yes, sir.
I done traveled up and down the Eastern Hemisphere. Listen, I know it's the Western Hemisphere, but I say the East because the East just sound better.
Trust me. Like that.
Right. But
City, nigga.
this is a New York podcast.
Yes, sir.
See, Trav got the butters on.
Hello.
He's not playing. We don't say hello. We say, yeah. What's going on?
What is going on?
But in house today, we got some Dallas niggas.
Talk about it, man. I want you to make sure you say
Listen,
your chest, too.
listen. Coming out of Killeen, Texas.
Okay.
5'6".
Okay.
Fraternity and all that. He do all that. Dreadhead, Esquire,
Your ass.
Yes, sir.
Imani
Yes, sir.
Wawewu. Stop playing with
What's
him.
the word? What's the word? Hey, yeah, y'all say yer. We say what's happening.
Yes, sir.
What's happening?
It's not. They don't ring.
What's
They
happening?
don't ring the same. They don't ring the same. But okay.
What's happening? What's happening?
Then we got 5'11". Army brat. He's shooter. You know what I mean?
Don't you
He
love
play
him,
with
nigga?
them choppers. He got his own podcast, Primary Colors.
Yes, sir, man. Shout out.
Trigger Trade.
Yes, sir, Ski.
That nigga middle name is Dallas.
Man, don't you love it? Maybe a couple inches on the height, too. You know what I'm saying?
Then we got
That nigga
6'2".
said
We
5'11".
got 6'2".
Ain't no problem.
Stop
Ain't no
playing
problem.
with that
Man,
shit.
ain't no problem.
Nigga, if I was 5'11", my Twitter bio would definitely say 6 feet, nigga. What? Fuck is going on, man? We here.
Oh,
Thank
man.
you.
Then we got 6'2", out of Brooklyn, New York. Mr. Travis himself. Trav Money. T fucking Money.
You know what's going on over here.
Man got
ShaqTV
every
going
Jordan.
live. Hello.
Every Jordan in the game.
Oh,
facts.
man, don't do that.
Listen,
Dead stocked.
how was the Thanksgiving, though? How was the break for guys? How was the break for you guys?
It was good, bro. Mine was great. Mine was great. How was yours?
You went to Chirac, right?
All right, you ain't had to call it all that.
All right.
Bro. We trying to push the city, man. Nah. I was on some wholesome shit, bro. I went
Okay.
I'm glad you made it home. Glad you made it home for Chirac, you know, in one piece.
Glad you made it back.
Glad you made it back. Glad you made it
Good,
back.
man.
You know?
I enjoyed it. What you have good Thanksgiving? You eat well?
I feel like the thing is with Thanksgiving, though, I feel like you don't always have to be around family, or you don't always have to be around, like, that group setting.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't my setting this year. And I felt fine.
You didn't like be like, damn. Because you know most of you like this is the time you're supposed to be around family. And you know I'm one of them woke niggas, bro. I don't be celebrating Thanksgiving. That's
Right. You know
part
how
of the natives.
Yeah,
thing in
we
my
know.
book. You know I can't.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
We see him behind
I'ma eat though.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'ma eat though.
You don't gotta celebrate. You can just enjoy the day off of work. You can enjoy the family. You can give thanks for whatever reason you want to give thanks for. You don't gotta be like, oh, I'm celebrating what actually happened.
I just think if the origins is the fact that they killed people that was here, and most of them was technically our ancestors, bro, because black people was here first. We was kings, nigga. We was kings, bro.
So what's the difference between you eating and enjoying the day off and somebody celebrating it?
I mean, the intention behind it, bro. I think as long as you give an acknowledgement to the ancestors that they was there,
Okay.
you good, bro. You
All right.
good, bro. But you know, man, I sit around and watch documentaries and shit all day, bro.
That's a bet.
Was watching Netflix and shit too. You was watching
Watch-
Insecure?
I was watching Insecure. And I'm loving what's going on. I'm
Okay.
loving what's going on. But I wish they went on for another season. I'm sad this is the last season, because what's happened with Lawrence
Yeah.
and what's her name? Trey, come on, bro. I'm
Nathaniel?
No,
No.
Condola.
Condola.
Consecutive, whatever her name is.
Right. With Lawrence and Condoleezza.
Yeah.
Her
Condolences.
their situation, for the people that don't know, is that they were dating, and Lawrence had got a job offer in a different, well, in the same state, but like in a different part, but it was much more further.
Yeah, like 8 hours.
Right. And then she got pregnant, and she told Lawrence she's keeping it.
Gee.
I don't remember what Lawrence's first take was on it.
He didn't want it at first. I know
Right.
He didn't want it.
Right. But his demeanor was like he didn't want it.
And they were dating for a while before he got the job 8 hours away, right? So it wasn't like he was long distance with her and then she got pregnant.
No. To my memory.
Yeah, they were in the same city.
I have pretty good memory.
Yeah, they were in the same city.
Yeah.
They were in the same city.
Okay.
But I do feel like she knew he was also leaving for the job.
Okay.
Yeah, she did know that.
Right.
And she decided to keep it. And now in this season, we see like the full drama behind that. And the drama is that Lawrence is trying to like be in the child's life, but he can't be there full time. So he coming part time, and she's a mom full time.
And ain't that what she said though? Didn't she say you can be as involved as you want to be? That's what she said.
She did say that. But let me get the viewers all caught up. She did say you can be involved as you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
Lawrence comes down, he shows whatever, but then the drama comes with her not allowing Lawrence to come and go as he likes now.
Which is basically what she said he could do.
Exactly,
Right.
which is not fair. He said you can be involved as you want to be, then he decides to do things, and she says, no, that's not okay.
You don't feel her side though?
I see both sides.
You see both. We're not gonna do that up here. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. So let me try to get some clarity for the people.
Yeah.
Do you feel like Lawrence is a deadbeat dad because he's being a part-time dad? The way he's doing it. Did you watch the show?
Yes.
Okay, so you seen it. So
Okay, I won't go to the extent of saying deadbeat, but I want to say he's a good father. He's not a good father.
he's not a good father.
Nah. I think
What makes him not a good father?
There's levels. There's like, great father, decent, okay, not very good, and then deadbeat. He's like at the not very good part before the deadbeat. Cause like he sends money, he got bread, so he makes sure the baby has what it needs if she asks him for it. He shows up to the doctor's appointments, maybe the birthdays, but like that's basic fatherhood. I feel like the bulk of fatherhood is being there for the little moments, being there for the first crawl, being there for the first walk, being there for the first time they speak. Mm-hmm. You're not going to do that being a part-time dad. You're going to be missing all those big moments. I think that makes you a bad father by not prioritizing your child and by, quite frankly, prioritizing your life and your own lifestyle as opposed to kind of father you could be.
Okay.
So you ultimately feel like he was being selfish?
Yes.
My
and
thing is though, like with him being selfish, that's cool, but you did say that I could come and be involved as much as I could be. And all he did was really like go after a dream that he had, was getting this job and things like that. So if you paint him out to be a bad guy, like that's kind of messed up because he's not intentionally trying to be, you know what I'm saying? He's not
Right.
intentionally trying to be somebody that's like
I'm a little
bad to
confused,
his
Amani.
kid.
You're calling him a bad guy because he's taking this opportunity? Like he's a bad father because he's taking this opportunity and he won't be around enough?
yes, because he's not choosing to be as present as he could be.
for a kid that he said he didn't want and it said that he can be involved as he want to be.
Yeah.
Then my hands are tied behind my back at that point. Damn if I do, damn if I don't.
At the end of the day, you're still a father. So like that is your priority.
But he is still a father. That's not taken away from him being a father.
I think it is. I think you're doing less than what you can be.
So my presence means more. That's what you're saying.
Absolutely.
Me there in the flesh would mean more.
Yes.
I can agree with that.
$100,000.
Okay. I get that. I get
agree with that.
But now let me ask you this. Do you feel like her in the situation is being fair to Lawrence?
Yeah. So to add some more context to the scenario. Mm-hmm. So then after he comes around every so often,
Right.
at one point he asked her if he could like take the baby away. Was it for a month?
No,
I
it's
think
like
it was a week,
bro.
Yeah, I think it was a week. It wasn't nothing too
Right.
major.
So he felt that he was missing out on the baby's life because he saw that he was missing out on these moments.
Right.
And he asked her, hey, can I take the baby for a week? And she took issue with that. And I think I agree that she was right to take issue with that to an extent. Because I feel like being there only so often, there's certain things that you don't even know if you know. Do you know what kind of food baby eats? Do you know the baby's sleep schedule? Like, do you know these things? Like, you're not going to know these things until you are around consecutively. So maybe if he came and stayed for a week and I could realize, okay, he knows what he's doing after this week, yeah, sure, you could take the baby for a week.
Got
But
his ass. Fell right for my trap.
Okay.
Now, she said you can be involved as much as you want. Then he said, when the time is for the baby to be birthed, I want to be there.
Right.
She gave birth knowing that Lawrence wanted to be there and told her sister to tell Lawrence instead of herself giving him that heads up. Who's wrong in that situation? Because it looked like you don't want to give her no responsibility.
Right. He owes something, right?
I don't know.
And I can agree.
I don't
agree
know.
with you, bro. I agree with you a whole bunch. Like, you can't just take my kid.
Like, you have the audacity to ask me to tell you my baby's being born, but when my back is hurting every day of this week, and my legs is hurting like when I'm going through it for 9 months, you not here, and you think I owe you tell you when your baby's being born. Like, no, I don't owe you nothing.
What, bro?
You
It's my kid, bro. It's 2 people had to make the kid.
Yo, Money, you a wild boy.
You really tripping, bro.
Yo, see,
Listen, I understand
what
my
is he
body,
again?
my
He a
choice.
Sigma, right? That Sigma shit gets in his fucking head, man.
You can't do nothing and expect something in return. You just can't.
I did do something. I created the kid with you.
That you didn't want. That you didn't want.
Okay, but we're having it because it's your choice.
You didn't want.
We're having it and it was your choice. I don't have a choice. Your body, your choice. I got to honor that, respect that. But you also have some implications and responsibilities based off the fact that you're keeping a child with me.
Listen, I'm not doing that one foot in, one foot out. Either you in the baby's life, or you there as much as you can, or you not.
That's not fair, bro. That's not fair because you just said that I can be involved as what I could be or what I'd like to be. That doesn't mean that I stop living whatever life that I have, bro. That's what co-parenting is. And you gotta figure out what works for both of y'all and the kid together. And I grit it, right? You supposed to like pick the kid's needs over yours. But like,
Now I'm gonna say this. My father, I didn't have a 2-parent home, but my father was like in my life enough to where like I feel like he was there.
Yeah.
But he wasn't like physically there. Like I would meet my cousins and aunties from that father's side and hang out with them and kick it with them. My father wasn't always there, but like I still felt like my father has a presence, and I don't feel like he was a okay. What did you say? What stupid shit
you said he's not a good dad.
He said he's not a good dad. I don't feel like my dad wasn't a good dad because he wasn't physically with my mom or in the household with my mom, because he made it possible for me to meet his side of the family and group in with them. So like I highly disagree with the fact that Lawrence is not there makes him not so good father. How you feel about that, Trav? You feel like the father needs to be in the household?
No, definitely not. My father wasn't in the household. I think I turned out pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he needs to be there. I think he has to have a presence in the kid's life, and that's the most important thing. But he doesn't need to be in the actual home. There's so many people that are raised without the father in their home and turn out perfectly fine.
Which I never said that he needs to be in the home. Let's not say that's what I said.
That's
Bro,
if
you
you're talking
said
about
he needs to-
optimizing it though,
Right,
Like
you
if you want
said-
like the optimal experience for the kid, 2-parent homes are a more optimal experience for the kid, bro. You gotta admit that.
Right, I agree. But that doesn't make the father a bad father because he's not there.
Okay, facts. But I don't want it to seem like we all coming off saying niggas don't need to be in the house, because that's not what we're saying. Bro. That's not what we're saying, bro.
That's a fact.
Not at
Real
all.
throw right now. What y'all drinking?
Not at all. Not at all.
Oh,
Coquito.
it's a good little plug. This is called Monty.
He gonna sneak his plug. Go ahead. This
Shameless
is nasty.
plug.
Listen. This is called Monty's Secret Santa Sauce. All right. If you are in New
What you
York,
drinking, huh?
if you are in New York, or if you are Puerto Rican, or if you're Dominican, you know what this is. It's coquito. You know, I may not be pronouncing it correctly, but it's a festive holiday drink. You know, it's kind of like eggnog, but a little different. I got the recipe. That's all I'm gonna say.
You got the recipe.
Yeah.
Plug, man.
It sound-
Bro, you got to plug the Instagram so they can hit you up.
Oh, you know, follow me at Imani_the_poet. One more time, Imani_the_poet.
It's a Puerto Rican drink, a Mexican drink.
It's Puerto
See,
Rican
they
and
gonna fuck
Dominican.
it up, man. Come on, don't do
messing
that.
up the bag.
What is it? What is it? I'm trying to see what it is.
Honestly, I think it's more Puerto Rican than anything.
No, that's some Dominican shit.
Nah, I think
We gonna get killed.
I don't know.
Watch,
I
we
don't
gonna
know.
get killed in the comments. I know we about to get killed in the comments.
Hit the comments, let us know. It's like
Right.
eggnog, basically.
It's like eggnog, but
Well,
like
without
with a
the egg.
Caribbean twist on it. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna say it's a Puerto Rican or Dominican thing. I'm gonna say it's Caribbean.
I honestly think it's Puerto Rican, but
That's fair. Whatever y'all niggas drinking got y'all saying
all the
ballers need to
good,
be in the
all the
house,
good
bro.
recipes
sound
that I
like-
got were from Puerto Rican. That's all I
Listen,
want to
man.
say.
But back to the situation at hand.
Yeah.
Now, do you feel like Condoleezza, right?
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna just come out and say it. If I get a girl pregnant, I feel like I deserve to say whether or not we should keep this child or not.
Oh. Okay. Wait. You feel like you deserve to say?
I
Or you
deserve
feel
to
like
say it.
you deserve to be the final decision? Because there's a difference.
No, I'm not the final decision.
Okay,
this
bet.
this is not a dictatorship.
Right.
This is not a dictatorship. You have a say, I have a say. But I deserve to say whether or not we should keep the baby or not.
How much does your opinion weigh, though, in this occasion?
50-50.
50-50. So if you say no and she say yes, like,
Then we gotta weigh other
flip a
things.
coin? Nick, what
Right, like we gotta be like, all right, where we at? Like, we got a house.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Do we have a car? Like, what do you want first? You want to get a house and a car first, then the kid, or you want to have a kid, then try to figure out the house and the car and all that other stuff?
I think even less than that, though, is the situation of I don't want to be with this person for the rest of my life. Bro.
Okay, then. Okay,
I
then.
think that's what Lawrence is saying. I don't want to have this responsibility with this person for the rest of my life, bro. That's understandable. And so if it's really 50-50 and she say she keeping it, bro, I can. And if you want to make it personable,
say what you gotta say, yeah.
I really can't think of a woman right now, if I was to get her pregnant, that would be like, nah, I'm not keeping it. No matter if I want it forever with this woman or not, bro. I can't see myself being in a situation where, just because you being a good guy, you being a good person, like Lawrence is, he checks a lot of boxes, bro. And that's not his fault. That's a good thing. But that don't mean that I was trying to spend forever with your ass either. That don't mean that either. So, granted, it was two people. People got it, you know what I'm saying, take responsibilities, but I don't feel as if...
Right. Imani, how do you feel about it?
I'm not as wild as what you're saying. So I think
Not as wild.
I deserve a right to be heard. But like my voice means nothing on her decision whether to keep the baby or not. It's her body.
Nothing?
My voice should mean something. No. Come on, like.
Nothing?
I mean, I have no say in whether or not she keeps the baby or not. What I'm saying is the decision for her to have the baby or not is entirely her decision. I would like her to consider my point of view and what I think, what I believe. But like, it's her body, her choice, and I stand by that perspective. I would love for her to consider it. Now, I want to be with somebody who would consider my perspective and my opinion.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's her decision to make, and that's 100%.
Trav, how you feeling?
That's rough, my boy. I'm not gonna lie.
Should Lawrence have a say or not?
I do feel like they should take our opinions into consideration. I don't think you should just. I understand it's 100% your decision. You're gonna obviously you're gonna make the decision is not. But I feel like I should be heard. There's no way that I don't think I should not be able to give any kind of opinion on a child that we're gonna bring into this world.
Cause like at the end of the day, it is gonna affect me. And it's like you basically saying like I'm taking this all out of your hands. Like all out of your hands.
That's tough.
Even though it's gonna affect you, I'm taking it all out of your hands. So just as much as the courtesy, the good guy you might want to make time he sees like he's pro-choice and shit. This man used to be pro-life. Let me tell you right now. Say you didn't.
It's nuance.
People grow.
It's nuance. It's people grow.
It's nuance.
People can grow.
Can I? You can't just call me out like that and not give me a chance to.
All right, go ahead, Mr. Pro-life.
All right, so I did grow up very traditional, so I grew up in a very Christian background. So I was taught to believe that life began at conception, and then that was why I believed that I was pro-life at some point. But although I was pro-life, I never believed in the idea that like it should be illegal to get an abortion. I never believed in the idea that if you get an abortion, you should go to jail. I know I was never that extreme with my pro-life position. But I've grown from that point. I'm no longer share that perspective. Pro-choice now. I'm adult, The Bible says when you become a man, you get rid of your childish ways. I got rid of my childish ways.
Okay, you got rid of your childish ways? So you saying that people that have a pro-life view of things have childish ways?
No, the way that I viewed it was childish.
Okay. Moving on.
Yeah.
We have another drama in the show with the light-skinned dude,
Nathaniel.
Nathan and Issa.
Nathan. We keep messing everybody.
Oh, his name is Nathan. Oh,
It's actually, I know you don't watch the show. You're not caught up. It's Nathan. Guy's name is Nathan.
Green Eye Nathaniel.
So for the people that don't know, Nathaniel, he used to fuck with Issa.
Yeah.
And Issa at one point in time wanted to get back with Lawrence. So she broke things off with Nathaniel. Now, fast forward to this season, Issa's like, yo, this nigga got a kid. I don't know how to feel about that. She broke it off with Lawrence. She broke it off with Lawrence, went back to Nathaniel now. Now, if I'm Nathaniel, I don't want you back. I'm sorry. I don't give a damn. But he takes her back. They get in the same bed together, but then
He didn't necessarily take her back, bro.
he ain't necessarily take her
Yeah,
back.
let's not up it all the way.
He just
didn't
pulled
take her
up.
back. She asked him to pull up, he pulled up.
And he pulled up.
That's some sucker. All right, I'm gonna let y'all Texas niggas rock. No New York niggas doing that. No New York niggas doing that.
Doing what?
Pulling up when a chick that left him for her ex is telling him, "Oh,
You
pull
lying,
up."
you lying.
No, y'all triple D
y'all
niggas
was
on
There's
something
no,
else.
under no circumstance where you're not spinning the block on the box.
Yes, but
Under no circumstance, Shaq, you are lying right now.
Wait. I'm saying yes, I will spin the block.
Thank you, bro.
I'm saying I
Everybody
will spin the block. No, I will spin the block. I will spin the block for certain things, but I'm not spinning the block for Issa.
Issa's bad. Hold
Issa's
on.
bad. Issa's bad.
yeah,
Issa's
yeah.
bad.
What you mean by that?
Issa's bad.
Very bad. What are you talking about? Okay, now.
Niggas need you to explain.
I need you to clarify.
Hold on.
I need you
Please
to clarify
elaborate.
why we not spinning the block for Issa. Of all people.
I'll spin the block with Issa.
Okay, bet. So that's what Nathaniel did.
Okay.
And so he in the wrong for that?
What
He
makes
looks a little soft.
What makes
He looks a
him a
little
sucker?
soft. Is that what it
Okay,
is?
we
Shaq?
take it a step farther. What made him a sucker?
Yeah.
Do you think when they stayed together and she started crying in his lap right before they started to get real intimate, because they started kissing and she started crying
Right.
mid-sex, and that's a wild emotional swing to go from like horny as hell
Now I think like
to crying like that.
Yo,
See,
so
I can't do that.
To make it more clear for you, Trav.
Talk to me.
So the scenario is she hits him up to come through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both understood that they're going to just to have some sex.
Okay.
He pulls up. She gets emotional throughout the night, starts crying instead of having sex. They're laying in bed together. He thought they're about to
Like
have
no
sex.
conversation. She just starts crying.
Right, like they're about to
Like,
start
he
making.
kissed her.
He
And
kissed
then
her.
she started crying.
It's about to get cracking. She starts crying, and then so they don't end up having sex.
Okay.
She cries. They go to sleep. He wakes up in the middle of the night. She's knocked out. He leaves. He's like, in his mind, basically, he's like, I came here to have sex. I didn't come here to cuddle. So he left whenever she fell asleep.
Okay.
So now proceed to ask the questions like, is he wrong for leaving? Should he have stayed?
The domino effect. See, you gotta cut the snake off at the head. The domino effect is like you can't put yourself in that situation unless you feel like it's some really bad poems. And it's like the crying thing. At that point, I feel like, am I being too pushy? And the day and age we live in, like you could get me too left and right. So it's like
could have been ugly. You're right. They can't turn ugly.
he put himself in a bad situation.
I'm 100% for him leaving like after she went to sleep.
I agree with
because
that.
in actuality, he didn't pull up for sex. They pulled up because she just needed a friend and they were gonna talk. They were already on that friend level, even after the situation happened.
Fair.
And so they pulled
So
up.
it was no conversation like, hey, this is what it's for. Just pull up.
No,
Right.
he was about to get up and call the Uber, and she was like, "Hey, can you stay?" And they gave each other that look, like she
Okay.
gave him "I want the dick" look.
Yeah.
She gave him that.
Okay.
And that's when they got.
Johnson.
Yeah, she gave him Johnson and Johnson.
he got consent without consent.
Look, it's time for the percolator. You know what I'm saying? So again, in that regards, I'm already over here as a friend. I thought we was finna get into something else, which of course is very disappointing. Like, just don't even turn me up like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't turn me up like that if it's not really finna be that. But again, you're my friend. You start crying, I'll probably stay until you fall asleep and then leave.
Now I got a question though. What if on the process of you leaving, she gets up right then and there, like just peeps you getting ready to?
I'm still out.
You out?
Yeah, I'm still out.
Yeah. Hey, I gotta.
Imani, you staying or not?
Honestly, I think I'll be staying. Listen, I gotta be honest. Now, I may
The whole
be.
night.
Yeah, I think I am.
You gonna be there in the morning, ass nigga.
I might grab coffee in the morning too.
Listen, the shit might hit in the morning though. You might not get it tonight, but you might get it in the morning. Shit
I
might
might
hit
grab
in the
some
That
morning.
cash out for FanDuel might be there.
Nah, bro, I'm sorry. I can't go with that. That's some simp stuff, bro. That's some green-eyed Michael Ealy.
You call it simp. I
Taste
call
the
it a
rainbow.
good guy. Tomato. You
Okay.
can see things differently.
We
can
agree
do it,
he's a
bro.
good guy, right?
Right.
Do we think good guys get taken advantage of and stuff like that?
Of course they do, bro. And that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say I couldn't do it, not because it's a bad gesture.
Yeah.
But what I've learned is being a nice guy, especially when you like a nice guy for somebody for the first time, or you're a nice guy for somebody when they haven't really had that.
Yeah.
Man, you just get put in these positions where like, okay, she obviously gets comfortable with you, right?
Right.
When women get comfortable with you, bro, they just start showing sides of themselves that you may not like. Honestly,
Yeah.
that may be the truth. I may not like what happens when you get comfortable with me. Am I wrong for making you comfortable? No. Like, you should want that. I should want that. But you're gonna show me something like crying in my fucking lap that I don't like, and I'm not here for that, honestly. And so you get taken advantage of. There should be a nice person, bro. For being a nice person, bro.
Listen, I think every hat that you wear, every
This nigga
decision you
live
make.
life at a 60 miles per hour all the time. Nigga train got one speed and that's it.
I feel
Bro,
like
what?
everything
I
you
gotta
do,
go.
there's pros and cons to everything you do.
Right.
If you're an asshole, if you're a good guy, there's pros and cons. I'm the kind of guy. I weigh the pros and cons for both. The cons for being a nice guy is you get taken advantage of every once in a while. but I think the pros outweigh the cons significantly more.
I think it's often. I wouldn't say once in a while. I'd say often.
I still would say that the pros outweigh the cons. Like the relationship that you build for being a nice guy, the impact you have for being a nice guy, that far outweighs being taken advantage of. I ain't gonna say often, but like every so often.
He can't keep a straight face.
I couldn't think of the word.
Listen, he can't keep a straight
man.
face.
That's fair.
Can't keep a straight face.
I'd rather be a good guy than an asshole any day of the week.
It happens
think
occasionally.
Egypt- huh?
Occasionally.
That's a good word.
Got you, my boy.
Wait, you. I'm gonna say this. There's this theory I've been testing.
Yeah.
And not right now. This was in my past. There's this theory I was testing where girls I would take out, I wouldn't like have nothing with them. I wouldn't crack. I wouldn't blow their back out. Nothing. But girls, but girls that I just invited over, nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't take you out. I didn't do nothing.
Right.
I'm hitting, knocking it down, bowling pins.
Uh-huh.
So like,
She tasting a rainbow.
right. So it's like I'm over here like catering to women and not doing nothing, but the ones I don't cater to, shit's hitting.
Yeah.
So it's like sometimes you gotta, and I hate to play games with women because it's like if we could be honest with each other, like I'm feeling you, you feeling me, like let's make it happen. Let's not do the whole like trying to make it seem like we're too cool to be vulnerable with each other.
Bro, what?
And it feels like the game we're in today, especially on the apps and the dating scene, is like we all trying to like play games with each other and not like be on the same page and communicate with each other. And it's like, then you have to be on the asshole side. It's just like the only way you gonna be able to win.
See, that's what so to bridge what you saying and what you saying, I think you can be a nice guy, but you gotta have your boundaries, bro. You gotta say, I'm giving you yellow and red. We not doing the rest of the rainbow. We not doing the rest of the rainbow, no matter how many colors you want type shit.
Right.
We doing yellow and red, bro.
You can't taste the full rainbow, my boy.
I'm giving you yellow and I'm giving you red. Are you cool with that? Now, if you are, we could rock with that, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Right.
even I could say, okay, so what if I want to do a little bit more, right? Let's say your birthday come around, okay? And now I know we doing yellow and red, but like it's your birthday and we're cool, we friends, we built a relationship at this point. Like we're not committed in a relationship, but we're yellow, red, and now I want to give you a little bit of green for your birthday. So I green like that, right? That's okay to do as long as we talk about that and we cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But
hey, I'm giving you green. That don't mean I'm trying to do a whole bunch of other stuff, but it's your birthday. I want to do something. You know,
So you up at a level, you go higher in the rainbow.
Right.
that's
for a
being a
day?
nice guy, though, right,
Right.
Trav?
24 hours.
He went high in the rainbow for 24 hours.
right, but
Is that being a nice guy?
here's the question though. So green and yellow was the understanding, right? Birthday come around to give her red.
No.
right?
Yeah.
I messed up the colors a little bit.
Yeah. Well, go ahead.
No, we with it. I'm with you.
All right, you give her red on the birthday.
Right.
If now Christmas comes along and she wants purple, are you the reason why she wants purple?
Am I the reason? No, bro.
Yes.
Because I said green and yellow.
Y'all agree
And
on
now
green
I
and
said we can do red.
But you already upped it.
In these parameters, we can do red. And so if you want purple, that's not my fault. That's not my fault. Let's not say that's my fault, bro.
I feel like
It's not my fault.
I feel like you never should have offered anything outside of the original agreement. And the fact that you did so, you opened the door for her to be able to want more.
Right. And I feel like, listen,
So
for the people that's listening, that's not following, we basically talking about a person that we just casual sex. That's it. That's all we doing. But your birthday come around now, and we go out on a date. But now Christmas come around, and you telling me I got to meet the fam and take pictures in matching pajamas. Are you wrong for asking for that? But it's like we've been fucking for 6 months now. We crossed the line already when we went out on a date for my birthday. So us to cross another line, I don't think it's that bad.
You want more colors?
Right. We've been crossing
point.
lines already.
That's my point. You already showed her that crossing the lines is okay. So now she wants to see, okay, how many other lines can I cross? You made her think she could do that.
Okay.
Okay, but we're putting a stop to that though. if you're saying if she's gonna ask me how many more other lines I'm gonna cross, we're stopping that right there. You can't. We're not going past this. That was your birthday.
Right.
I just wanted to make sure you felt special
Right.
that day. That's it. It's a new week.
y'all
That's
some
it.
stone cold ass niggas, man.
That's the point to me because as long as I can communicate, because bro, everybody say they good at communication, everybody swear they're good communicators, but don't really be talking about shit. Like it ain't about how much you talk; it's about what you actually discussing, bro. And if we can actually say, okay, hey, I'm feeling different. I know it's 3 months later, and we just started this like a couple months ago, but now I'm feeling different.
Right.
You got to be mature enough to even have that conversation. But most people ain't. You know what I'm saying? Most people just, okay, I'm feeling this way. I'm gonna keep going because I'm feeling it. And then all of a sudden you look up and then now it's not what you want it to be. Now you ass out. So
I'm all for the conversation.
Right.
But if in that conversation she says, Trey, because you already upped it and asked me to take me out on my birthday, now I think that, we can cross the line a little bit more. You doing that made me think that. How you gonna receive that? Like, would you say, oh, you got a point?
You got a point, but here's the facts.
It's the facts, man. And I feel like that matters a lot. We all know women are emotional, but like the facts of the matter is that us men, we also know that they're gonna want more. You know that, right?
That's really stereotypical, bro.
Oh,
I get it, yes.
My ass, man.
But that is a stereotype.
The sun is gonna come up, right or wrong.
Right.
We know that. We know that. If two people are vibing, having fun together, the connection is gonna grow stronger. We know that. I
don't think so in all cases, bro.
That's hard to
In
do.
most.
In all
He
cases,
say
bro.
in most,
If
but-
you want to generalize and say most, let's say most. But I'm saying that
It's way over 50-50 though. It's not 50-50.
No, okay, right. You're right. It's not 50-50.
Right.
It's probably 70-30 or somewhere around there.
So that's pretty high.
Right. We could generalize it if you want, but I'm just saying we can't say that everybody wants some white picket fence and a dog and a half.
That's
not
what I'm
everybody
not
wants that
saying.
shit.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying niggas that's fucking bitches raw and nothing in them, the emotions will intensify that much more if you're fucking with a condom.
Right.
That's
Okay,
all I'm
true.
saying. We know that.
Fucking without a condom.
It feels better. The connection becomes stronger. Stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So don't tell me if a nigga's dumping in a girl raw that their connection is not gonna be stronger.
Okay, you're right. I'm not. Listen, you made it real intense and specific. I wouldn't
No,
even-
because you tried to bring up fucking.
you dumping in a roar.
No, I'm gonna get to the point.
Oh man.
But we as human beings, you say
Right.
people like to communicate or what's not, but like we feel the energy in the room where like, yo, this shit is getting seriouser now. And you know each step that takes you there. It's like, all right, we was just fucking, but now I'm chilling with you on your birthday, taking booed up pictures and shit. That's another step in the wrong direction if you're just trying to keep it at.
That's my point, and that's my beef. Like, I'm all for being a good guy. Like, I'm the kind of person that when I'm dating somebody, I try my best to be, open up doors, pull out chairs, etc. But I also understand that doing that is gonna make her feel a certain type of way, because I understand that might not be the norm she's used to, or she may interpret that as me liking her more than I actually do. So if I continue to do so, knowing that she's eating that up, then I'm taking advantage of that situation and I'm manipulating the situation.
But
So I can't treat you kind, bro.
right. I got a question.
I can't treat you kind, bro.
It's not.
Bro, you saying you can't date and treat people kind? That's what y'all are bitching saying right now.
no,
You can't date and treat people kind at the same time.
If you know what the kindness is doing, you're wrong.
Oh my God.
If you know what,
Can't.
so
If
you're
you know what your kindness
Wow.
is
so
doing.
you're basically saying
Wow.
I'm manipulating this person.
Yes.
Yes.
If you know your kindness is making her fall in love with you and you're not trying to make her fall in love with you, you're wrong.
Wrong.
Even if you're being straight up, look, listen, this is not gonna go anywhere.
Yes.
I'm just,
yes.
Yes,
Those
you're wrong.
I'm
those
just a
words-
gentleman at heart. I'm still
Those
wrong.
words mean nothing if you know
No,
that
you
your
a dog at
actions-
heart, nigga. If you just fucking her and then you telling her, oh, I'll just do this because I'm a gentleman. No, nigga. No, nigga. You know it's deep down.
Right. That's the opposite of a
Oh my God, bro.
I just feel like women get themselves in situations. Let's talk about the baby and
Dani Leigh?
Dani Leigh.
I should lay her ass down.
Right. I feel like women get themselves in situations where it's like, oh my God, what's happening? Why? Look at me, I'm a victim. And it's like, y'all damn well knew what y'all was doing. You like, I can't expect to date Rihanna and not for her to like act like a savage.
Because you
People can't change. What are you talking about? People can't change.
I'm not.
People can't change, bro?
People can change.
Okay, so if I date Rihanna and we talk about you not being a savage, I can't have that expectation for her?
You'll be a fool.
Oh, damn. So
You'll be a fool.
So what you're saying is Dani Leigh was once the side chick
Yes.
to the baby and his first baby mom.
Yes.
And now baby cheated on Dani Leigh.
Yes.
And now she's playing victim. And you're saying that she can't do that because she was once there. So she kind of has no moral high ground to be able to say, like, that's wrong.
Right.
Doesn't.
You have no.
How you gonna have more high ground and you stole him from the previous person, and now you mad that it happened to you? You got. You should have known it could happen if you was the one that did it 3 months ago. Like, stop playing. Like, come on.
Does it matter if it was 3 months ago or 3 years ago?
I think time don't matter.
Time don't matter?
I think time don't matter.
Oh.
I feel like like Chris Brown said, when a rich nigga wants you and your nigga can't do nothing for you, you know what's about to happen.
Bro,
so it's like, if I take a nigga bitch and the nigga take my bitch, I just gotta sum it up to the game.
3 years down the line, Shaq? Come on, bro.
Gotta sum it up to the game, man. Gotta sum it up to the game, nigga. You gotta sum it up to the game. Gotta sum it up to the game.
Bro, so
can't agree
if
with
Swiss Beats get
Wait,
taken
you
from
won't trade in your 06 for a 2012?
I wouldn't trade in my 06 for a 20. If I'm saying I'm riding with it, they got the rims on it. You got the Pirellis, huh? With sliding candy. No, but after 3 years, bro, I can have an expectation of you. Like, okay, yeah, this is how I got you, but it's different now. Like, we off of that. We both older. Like we off of that. Okay, this is where it was before.
So you're gonna be shocked if it happens.
Bro, if Swiss Beats got took from Alicia Keys right now, I'd be surprised as hell.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. That nigga's naive.
Nah, listen.
I haven't traveled enough. I haven't traveled up and down the Eastern Hemisphere. I haven't traveled up and down the Eastern Hemisphere.
I understand karma, but I think karma kind of like happens. It's kind of arbitrary. I don't think it happens in every situation. Just because you do something means it's gonna be done to you in the exact same way. I don't believe in that mentality. So yeah, just because she was the person that she was being cheated with does not mean that it's gonna happen to her again. I get it. People change, people grow. I don't think she deserves that, and I think she deserves a right to be sad or upset if it happens to her.
So you think she's the victim in this situation?
Yes, in that particular situation, yes.
Y'all be
Tough, boy.
Wait, okay.
All right. Can y'all defend men on this podcast once? Like, just once.
All right. I kind of will. I got a question though. In the cheating kind of context, is it wrong to pursue someone who's in a relationship? That's a broad question.
I'm gonna let Trick or Treat go first. I'm gonna let Mr. Dallas. Let Dallas go first.
You as the pursuer. You as the pursuer, are you in the wrong for doing that?
Am I in the wrong for doing that, bro? Listen, man. I don't want to hear no more high ground from none of these things. Because the thing is, bro, I done heard, like, literally in, like, Christian relationships, like, a dude say, I saw her and knew that was my wife and God said it. And then she divorced the dude and went with the dude that she was talking about, bro. Like, and so I'm telling you, nobody has moral high ground. So I don't want to hear none of that shit. Boy, before I say my answer, I want to hear none of that shit. Okay? Because, niggas do what they want to do at the end of the day, bro, and will come up with whatever reason they got to do it.
Okay.
So, is it wrong for you to come to some... Baby, is you happy? Let me ask you first. Baby, is you happy? Because you in a situation you ain't happy, like, bro, how am I in the wrong for that? Listen, you trying to exit your situation, bro, like you whatever it's nuance to it. If you not happy, I don't know him. I don't have no relationship with him, bro.
What's the rules of engagement?
Right,
I don't know him.
Rules of engagement,
You're saying if you're not a home break if the home already broken.
Bro, I don't know him. That's your relationship, not mine. Like, if you are deciding that that's not valuable because you done met a realer nigga, like, it happens, bro. It happens, and that's not how I would want to get her. But I'm saying, bro, Swiss Beats and Alicia Keys look real happy, bro. That's all I'm saying. They look real happy, bro.
They do.
And so I can't just say
What's
that
the rule? What's the rules of engagement on that though, Trey?
I think both of them.
I think there's some rules. I think I agree with you generally, but I think there's some rules. I feel like if she married, that's kind of off limits.
Why?
Because I think
a happy home is a happy home.
No,
she can be, but she can be engaged. That's like, okay.
Yeah, because there's no vows yet. You know? So I think there's a couple things. Number one is I think marriage and the level of their actual relationship. Number two, I think it's also what your intentions are with that woman. If I'm just trying to hit, I think that's wrong. Now, if I'm actively pursuing someone because I think she's supposed to be my wife, I know you said you didn't want to hear that.
What about her body, her choice? It was her
Ooh.
choice. She wanted the pipe.
Pro-choice, my boy.
She wanted that.
Listen, I'm just saying what the rules are for me.
I feel you, my
So,
boy.
you know, if I think this person is supposed to be my wife, if she's not married, I'm gonna shoot my shot. And if she bites, I'm not wrong for that.
Yeah.
Now, if she says, Imani, I'm happily in a relationship, then I'm gonna back off. I ain't gonna be no.
Do I go up it?
No, full court
Take
press.
it full court press?
Nah, I'm not.
Yeah.
First team on defense?
Maybe half court, and then if the half court ain't working, then I'm gonna back off.
You half course, you
I'm
like Steph, or you like?
I'm a no whole balls type of nigga.
No what?
Talk to me
No
about
whole balls. Like me, no rules. There's no rules. If I see a woman, I like her. I like her.
If she took.
Listen,
that.
what y'all say?
She
She
took
took
it.
it.
Right? And what y'all say? Is they choosing what?
If she chooses,
If she choose, then she choose.
Then she
Let
choose.
'em choose,
Listen, I feel like you really meet a girl that's not talking to no niggas. Like, what girl you ever met that wasn't talking to no niggas?
that's definitely common. I'm not gonna say that don't happen.
Right.
That does happen, bro.
Okay. But most girls I find, even if they're not in a relationship,
Yeah, bro.
she still got to do where she's like the emotional
next up.
attention is there or whatever the case may be. That's what I mean. But like, I feel like, yeah, you being in a relationship doesn't affect my decision whatsoever.
What if I or whoever you're pursuing expresses that, hey, I'm in a relationship and I don't want to do this? Then it's just like, okay, cool, no consent, right? Everybody off.
I'm falling back.
Boy, what if it's like, I got a relationship,
But
right,
right, you get that long
That little hesitation?
Yeah, the hesitation.
Right. I'm on it. I'm full court pressing. I'm doing all that. I'm guillotining. all that.
Guillotine it.
I don't care. Trav, what you doing,
bro? I love it.
If she in a relationship, she off limits?
You know,
If
nigga,
she in
you
a
can hum me, you can hear me.
relationship,
Nigga, huh?
Is she off limits? First team off defense, baby.
First-
I'm president. I'm the court, baby. Where you
I'm
going?
president.
You turn left. I'm right here, man. We on it, man. What is we doing? Hello?
Yo,
Defensive player of the year.
I got a really good question. So I seen this tweet. The tweet was like a text exchange between a guy and a girl.
Yeah.
Okay, so the guy was trying to get at this girl. So the guy said, hey, text messages, I want to take you out this weekend. The girl responds, I'm in a relationship. I'm sorry, I can't do that. He responds, he can come too. He just got to pay for himself. Her response was, laugh my ass off, like many emojis. My question is, was her response a green light for the dude to keep
Definitely.
going?
Definitely.
Yo, neon green. You
Or
heard?
should he?
Neon green.
Neon green.
Who sung the song? Is like, show me the green light.
Give me
I was
just
like-
I'm going crazy.
That's a green light?
Neon, my boy.
That is a green. That's too many emojis, bro. Dude, bro.
So one emoji, Emily, laugh my ass off.
Just LOL, and that's it.
That was
Like,
a laughing
sorry, I
matter
really
for you?
can't do it.
That was a laughing matter for you. Like
That was a laughing matter for you?
That's the thing. I've dated girls that are like,
No.
yo, no.
That's scandalous, bro.
What Meek said, if they respond, you already in.
If that was your girl, relationship's over?
Oh, bro. I've yeah.
Y'all be quick.
Any
y'all
response,
be quick
though?
to end a relationship. Like, no, stick
Oh,
it
yeah,
through.
yeah, come on. Any
Right,
response?
You be quick to end a relationship.
Bro.
Trav, if that was your girl, some dude hit her up.
The actual emojis is that, yeah, we gotta have a conversation.
We got to have a
That's crazy.
conversation?
We gotta
have a threesome. There's no conversation. We gotta have a threesome with two women. Does you want to go to dinner with this nigga? We gotta have a threesome. No conversation.
Oh, man. You upping it like that? Nah, I can't have that.
Y'all be quick to end a relationship. Like,
Bro,
come on.
she got to go at that point.
Hey, what did he say? Even after 3 years?
Yes, bro. Yes, bro. You got
Come
to
on,
go.
Now the 3 year standard don't work, Shaq. I don't
You
know.
got to go, bro. Like you're sending emojis to a nigga that's shooting this shot at you, and then he said I'm pussy.
Right, he basically said that.
He said I'm pussy.
He
basically.
basically.
Right. and you laughed at it.
And it was a laughing matter to
You
you.
laughed at it. That was
Laughing
your
matter to you?
response.
Nah, I can't do it.
That was your response.
She's out of there, bro.
But what if y'all not in a relationship, but y'all have an understanding that like y'all exclusive, y'all doing all these things together, but She never at one point said like, "Yo, we're in a relationship. You okay with her flirting with other niggas?"
Yeah, bro. If we're obviously like not exclusive, then yeah.
But you're exclusive in terms of fucking.
So then we're exclusive. Then I mean, you got your little friend or whatever, not a relationship. That's cool. Fine.
Okay.
Whatever.
Okay.
But noted. I'm not finna just let that slide. It's like noted. Like, it's okay.
It's like put it on the record.
I don't got no rights, but noted.
Right.
I do have a quick
No.
question for the panel, just real quick. Is it anything?
This nigga said the panel. Like,
Right.
motherfucker. Hey, everybody got on the same beanie in this motherfucker. Goddamn.
Oh,
Three
my
Musketeers.
God.
So goddamn. Niggas couldn't wear no other color beanies. It's fall in New York and shit. What is wrong with niggas, man?
I got dressed for us this morning, okay?
I like to stand out, so I ain't mad.
Bro, he looked like David Ruffin. We the Temptations in this motherfucker, man. Everybody got the same fit. Go ahead.
Nah, just a quick question. Is it anything called harmless flirting?
I like to flirt. I ain't gonna lie.
If you're in a relationship, say you're in a marriage,
Yeah.
5 years deep, but you go to work every day around
I could have a work
beautiful
wife.
other right. Is that harmless, or is that
That's
something
harmless.
that you or your significant other will probably take as like, yo, I'm not really feeling that? When is it too much?
Harmless flirting.
I feel like this. I'm a one woman called me a social butterfly one time, and I really like that. And
Fluttering ass nigga. Go ahead.
I really liked it because like I feel like the flirting could be harmless. And if you were in a relationship and y'all married or whatever the case may be, I feel like I could have a work wife, and I'm not opposed to you having a work husband or whatever shit you gonna have at work, but like I really feel like you can flirt and it not lead anywhere.
And it's not wrong if it don't lead nowhere, is what you're saying. So flirting is not cheating. There is a such thing as harmless flirting. I want to
Yes.
pinpoint your question.
Pinpoint the question. Harmless flirting.
Harmless flirting.
So you think there is harmless flirting?
Yes.
So your girl can harmlessly flirt at work?
I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to know it.
Nah, cause like I said, I'm a nice guy, bro, and I like to go out to lunch too and shit. So I'm bad for getting caught up for being a work husband, bro. Like that shit.
Right.
You know, I'm in education, so I work with mostly women, bro. I'm bad for getting caught up in being a work husband. Like it's, hey Trayvon, you wanna go to lunch? Yeah, sure. Now, shit, you already out.
Now you went to lunch 3 days in a row. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
what the fuck is going on?
You know, it's like that, bro. And so, do I believe that you can harmlessly flirt? I mean, of course I do, because I think I would say I benefit from that, and so. That's
And
how
I
live
just
my
like
life, but
feminine energy.
I love that, bro.
Why can't I like
What?
divulge in feminine energy all the time?
Bro, women put you on the best shit, bro. Literally
But
the best shit.
You don't gotta flirt for that to happen.
Yes, you do.
What?
Yes, you do. Most of the time. Bro, bro, I'm sorry. I've got like a few like solid women for like when I think of Kwashia, bro. But you know this is literally like my sister at this point, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So her taking the time out of her day to extend stuff, because in my mind, bro, it just take a lot to do anything for anybody that's
Right.
not in passing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got their own life going on. So if you buy me lunch, that's to me it's like, why'd you do that? You know? Like I can think something behind that, bro. Like it's not far-fetched for me to say, okay, you could have bought everybody else lunch, but you chose to come ask me, you chose to come buy me lunch 3 days in a row. I'm probably going
Thinking about that
thing.
fourth day.
Right.
Yeah. I'm in that.
Right, so are you on the side that do you think there is harmless flirting or there's no harmless flirting?
He
course
just
there
said it. It's harmless.
I think so, bro.
No, this guy over here, you know, he got his
what you
fucking.
thinking about him,
He got
Monty?
his
'Cause you
tail
seem
between
like
his
you-
legs.
I-
He
I-
got his tail between his fucking legs.
It goes both ways, though.
I was just
It
thinking
goes both
hard.
ways.
And I don't know if I agree with that.
So you don't like
This man is a poet and he thinks there's no harmless flirting. I
Wait.
know he be cooking. I know for a fact he be cooking.
okay.
Yeah, but if I'm in a relationship, I'm not doing that.
Man, that's tough, bro.
I'm not. It's communicating a certain message that's not what's actual.
That's fair.
And
I
I,
agree
think, I
with
think that's foul. It's foul for me to be in a relationship with somebody and me to communicate to somebody else that there's a chance here, that I'm interested at all. Even if I'm doing it for some kind of gain, I think that's foul. I think that's foul.
There's no gain involved though. It's
But you're making it think that there is.
no. I'm saying y'all both know it's harmless. Like you know the person you flirting with know it's not going nowhere. You know it's not going nowhere.
All right,
Y'all
you know,
We both in relationships.
You have
We
significant
both in
others
relationships.
outside of this
Listen,
job.
Talk to me in examples. Give me an example.
Okay, I'm in a relationship.
Uh-huh.
I'm married.
Okay.
She's in a relationship. She's married.
Okay.
We know that because we've came to the holiday party together with our significant others.
Okay.
But at work, her office is like 2 doors down, and she likes my podcast. She listens to ShaqTV all the time. Name change may be coming soon, but she's like, now I want to hang out and talk about the podcast. We talking, cha cha cha, ki. But like, through all that, there's some like flirting going on,
Well, what?
Shaq, I like that shirt today. Type shit.
right? Shaq,
You been in the gym? That's going
watch
crazy.
this now, because I usually drop the thirst traps around like 9 a.m. when everybody getting up. And she comment like, "Oh, your back muscles looking nice."
Before you made it to the office, she
No,
said
that's
that.
that's not okay. That's not okay.
So it's not okay.
My girl to comment on her work friend's back muscles. Are y'all serious? That's harmless.
I like how you spelled it out.
that? He gonna be
Serious right now?
I like how you spelled that out, boy. I like how you spelled
And
that
y'all
out.
gonna say that's okay? First of all, why are you commenting? Second of all, why are you commenting that?
Nigga, why you don't got no back muscle boost? How about that?
Okay.
What you talking about?
What did she say? Okay, nice gains. Nice gains.
Nice game.
That's a little more innocent, bro. That's a little more innocent,
Man,
bro.
what if she be like, yo, I'm just trying to figure out that workout that you do, bro.
All right, I'm trying to figure out your workout.
I'll work out for sure.
See, now it's a problem. Now it ain't harmless no more.
Now they harmless.
We done went away from the question.
Nah,
We done
nah,
did that harmless no more.
But like, we know not to cross that line. That's another thing too. There's a flirting, and then there's
Right.
like crossing the line. Like,
It's
But
taking
playing-
it to that next
no,
step.
but playing with the line is what's the issue.
but that's fun though. That's what demon time. I like being on demon time. Where it's
Hey,
like,
everything that's fun is not good for you. All money ain't good money. You know that?
That's tough.
I hate this poetry nigga. Like, he always want to come in with like, a quote or some shit.
All money ain't good money. It's because it's fun. Don't mean it's appropriate.
Right. But before we get off of here, I wanna give my condolences to Young Dolph and his family, and the tragic 10 people that died in the Travis Scott concert. Also to Ahmaud Arbery,
Yep.
I got his name right.
You said
Yeah.
it.
And all the 3 people that died in the Rittenhouse case as well.
Yeah.
My condolences out to y'all, and I just hope everything be fine and okay.
Yeah. Facts.
That's how I say about that situation. But I brought it up to speak about how my Black Kings, how we deal with death, because like we it's just like the Instagram models. Like you swipe through your phone and you seeing bad, big booty, big tits, and it's like you swipe through your phone, it's like black man shot, and it's like we start getting numb to it.
Yeah.
And it's like, how do we deal with death? Because I don't deal with it well. Well, I ignore it actually.
I want to hear your perspective. Do you want somebody to go first before you? Because I'm really interested to hear what you got to say.
Okay, I'll go first.
You ignore it. What do you mean? You ignore death? You don't think about death? You don't? It's around the corner.
I feel like niggas get shot every day, B. As tough as that may sound.
That's dark.
And it's not. I'm not saying I'm not gonna miss the person that died or whatever.
Right.
But I'm just not gonna like. My life is not gonna be affected in a way that I usually see how death affects people. I feel like life goes on. Like I'm one of those type of people. Like it happened. Like let's move on. And like that's one thing I learned in my near-death experience.
Do you mourn though? Do you mourn? Like, do you give yourself a period of time to like sit in your grief, or are you
Like, in the moment?
or is it the next day you're back to normal?
When I'm in the moment, if it like I'm very in the moment with those kind of things too. It's like, fuck, like I'll never be able to see this person again. Like,
Right.
how does this happen? Like, why does life work this way? Like, why we all can't know each other consciously forever type shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm upset about that, and I'm like, this shit hurts. But then it's like, the next day it's like, I can't still be on that type time. I can't be on that. I gotta be past
Jeez,
that.
bro. I mean, that feels like cold and heartless to say, but I mean, I can kind of agree with it. You know what I'm saying? Just because my own belief system is that none of us ever die. Like, we're always going to live forever. As long as existence is existing, like, we're here. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, if I'm not a body, I'm a spirit. You know how I get into that whole third eye shit. Like, I think I'm spiritual. My spirit's going to be here forever.
Yeah.
Right.
So even when this physical body dies, I was never the physical body anyway. Like, I was just the spirit in the body. And so I can keep going. And so, like, it's heartless to say, like, nah, after a certain point, you got to be like, okay, I'm sad, but I got to let that life carry on with me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Imani will forever live through me or whoever he's touched or, you know,
Yeah.
for as long as he was supposed to be alive.
Yeah.
You know, but the spirit will be there anyway. So,
But how would you remember him? You saying he'll live through you? How would that be?
for one, his memories are always going to be with me.
Okay. Oh,
And
yeah.
then, like,
That's fair. That's fair.
His memories are there. And then, like, Imani could tell you in 10th grade when I met this nigga, I was type nigga, if I bought a $25 bag of chips, bro, you not getting none, bro. Like, don't look at me and ask for
Don't
none.
look- don't
Imani
look at
taught
me.
me how to give a chip away, bro. He taught me, like, give some chips away. So anytime I give niggas chips to this day, bro, you
That's
benefiting
Imani,
from
right.
Imani, bro.
I
You
appreciate
benefiting
it.
from Imani, bro, because I ate all of them hot chips and had
To the last crumb.
That's fair. That's fair.
Takis with the hands red. I didn't give a fuck. I'm not giving away none, nigga. These mine. And so he's gonna always live in that sense. In the same way with anybody. It's tough. It's hard because, like, I think what people hate to admit more than anything else, that when people die, it makes you think more about yourself than anything. Like, people don't realize how selfish we are when people die. Like,
Right.
if you really think this person's in a better place, if you really think that, if you really believe that,
You should be all right.
part of you should be happy for them
Right.
too.
You should be all right.
Then, you know? I just lost my grandma like 3 weeks ago, bro. And as sad as it was to see her in a casket, I believe that she is living, like, her spirit is in a way better place. I believe she ran a great course. And although I mourned, like you said,
Yeah.
like, bro, seeing her in the casket just shocked me, bro. I just started shaking and crying, bro. I couldn't do nothing about that. But as I walk out the door, I do got to say in my mind, like, grandma's good. You got to be good because you still here living through this. And so,
Right.
Yeah.
because it can be toxic with death, bro. Like, people getting spirals around death, bro. Like,
Right.
I lose this person, they were everything to me, and then I don't know what to do next. And that's a really fragile place to be in, bro.
Yeah. When you said that, you know, everyone lives forever through memories, I don't really agree with that. And I think, like, that perspective for me is why I live the life the way that I live, because I want to have such a huge impact. Like, there's one quote that says, like, everyone dies two deaths, when they leave this earth and then when they're forgotten. And that's just scary to me. Like, I understand that if I die today, everyone who's alive with me will have my memories, and maybe their children. And if I'm lucky, their children's children. But there will be generations that will go on that my name is not brought up. I'm not, unless I'm like a MLK or Malcolm X, so I'm in the history books, I'm going to be forgotten at some point.
It's not okay.
It's just scary. Maybe it can be okay and scary, but it's scary. You know, and maybe it's for selfish reasons or whatnot. Like, I want to be remembered for as long as possible for good things, at least, for how I make people feel, for the things that I taught them, etc.
I don't know, bro. I think knowing that I'm finna be gone, and because I want to ask you, bro, because you've had a near-death experience, right? And, like, do you feel like that changes the way you live your life today? Because I'm gonna be forgotten. Everybody was, bro. It was the people that built the pyramids that are still standing to this day. Like, you go
Nobody
over there
know
to
their
that-
names.
bro. Don't nobody know these people's names. You go to them European statues and stuff. They stuff is already tumbling over there in Europe. The Colosseum is already tumbling down. All that stuff. The pyramids are still here, in great tact. These are obviously an amazing people, bro.
Yeah.
Don't nobody bring them up today, bro. Like, I can't tell you who designed it, who built it. I know a society did, but I can't tell you who did it. You know, and so, like, my question is, you having a near-death experience, does that change the way you live life today?
Absolutely. I feel like when I was younger, I got burnt alive, and I like saying burnt alive because that shit sound fire.
It sound fire.
It
No
sound
pun
fire.
intended.
No pun
No pun
intended.
intended, my boy. Yeah.
I can't say.
Yeah.
And like when I was younger, I was in the hospital for like I want to say like 2 years. And like,
Did you know you was gonna die? Like, did you feel
nah,
that?
I didn't feel like I was gonna die. And that's the thing. Like when you're that age, you're so naive to thinking like you can't even. Like that's why people that bury their children is just like, that's wild to me. That like your kids are supposed to bury you. You're not supposed to bury your kids. And it's like, as a child, you're definitely not like, I'm not supposed to die. I'm supposed to grow up. And I was just thinking to myself like, I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right. Like I'm gonna wake up the next day. Like there was never a doubt in me that I was not gonna wake up. But there were situations where like in the hospital, like, and this is one thing I'll say, like this shit, I will never forget this shit. Like I'm in the hospital and I gotta pee like bad. But like the way I'm like hooked up and shit, like I gotta have a nurse like come help me. So I'm pressing the buzzer shit and nobody's coming. Like nobody is coming. I'm pressing that shit. And it's like me in my own room and nobody's coming. I end up having to piss on myself. And like that taught me a lesson to where like you gotta figure shit out. You gotta figure shit out for yourself.
Damn.
And you gotta like you gotta be your own hero basically.
That's intense.
And like not ever since then, but like throughout my life, like I never felt like my parents should help me, or that's why when I hear stories about like Imani, not to put the business out there, but like Imani father helping him and stuff with college and applying to college and all those stuff, and that's a regular thing. That's not even like putting people business out there, but like I never expected my parents to help me to get to college. I never expected like nothing like that, because it's like I was put in so much vulnerable positions in my life where I felt like helpless and like nobody came to help me. So to answer your question, I do feel like it changed my life in a way that I was given like lessons. And God give you challenges to prepare you for the future. And I feel like he was really preparing me for the future, where it's like you're going to need to know to depend on yourself and get through this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Real tea.
Damn, that's real deal.
Spicy.
Yeah,
That's tough.
spicy shit.
Trav, how you deal with death? I ain't hear you say anything.
I was letting y'all young brothers cook, you know. I deal with it a lot differently, man. I actually had a near-death experience when I was smaller. Almost drowned in a whirlpool in a big ocean.
That's tough.
Luckily was saved. So I don't know if you guys are aware of anything called the fresh air
That's
fund.
why they say niggas can't swim right here, bro.
Yeah.
That's why. That's why niggas don't like getting
like
full.
6'2", nigga, stand up.
Do y'all niggas know what a whirlpool is, bro? Y'all want me to stand up in a whirlpool? Oh my God. I was like 6,
Wait,
7.
before you continue, can you swim now? Can you swim now?
Can I save myself? I can save my life now.
Swim after the situation?
I didn't learn it, but I can save my life, my boy.
Okay.
We're not going down without a fight.
All right, my bad. Go. Go ahead.
So basically, when I was younger, I was put into the Fresh Air Fund. It's a summer camp for kids and throughout the New York City tri-state area. I'm not sure if it's still around, but when it was, I was sent away to live with a family for the summer, basically, in this Fresh Air Fund.
White or black?
It was a white family in the country.
Wow.
Honestly, I didn't even know where I was at, man.
Adding up now.
Went
White
to
people fresh air?
Niagara
Right.
Falls.
My Umar face.
Got in it and everything like that, bro. Got caught in a huge whirlpool. It was me and the mother. We seen the daughter was older. She was like 24 or something like that. She was also there at the time. We seen the daughter and we're like waving at the daughter for help, and she thinks we're waving, like
Right.
trying to say
That's
hello.
the thing with drowning.
We're like,
you don't look like you drowning.
yeah, bro.
Right.
It was bad, bro. We were able to get out of the situation. That happened to me young. So I've had a lot of deaths in my family.
Yeah.
I just don't see it the same. I laugh at it as crazy as it sounds.
Sheesh.
You know what I'm saying? My family and people in my family don't want to be remembered for their death. They want to be remembered for their life.
Right.
And they want to be celebrated when they're going off this earth. They want to.
Right.
They don't just, like you said, it is a scary thing to be forgotten. But I think if they live on in you, it's special.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But for
I
me
feel like
personally,
I
just
feel like
laugh
we
at
should
it.
definitely throw a party at my funeral.
I want all shooters at my funeral.
Nah, I definitely want my funeral to be a celebration, not like.
So you want like people twerking?
I want people twerking.
Crazy.
I want hookah there. Like
Lit.
I want Adele, some melody
Blasting.
Adele. Like when you rolling me down, y'all better be playing Adele. Like,
That's easy. That's easy.
One,
That's easy.
not to cut you off, Shaq. One thing I will say about death, though, what scares me maybe about it is the people I leave behind that depended on me for certain things
Right.
in life.
That's
yeah,
tough.
that's true.
That's the only thing that when I leave my house, not knowing what can happen.
So let me
that
ask
I
you
think
this:
about.
Sad
do you
part to
think
me.
like someone committing suicide is selfish?
Shoo.
That is, I'm not going to sit here and act like that's not a tough question. I think
Nigga, you on ShaqTV? It's just gonna be 12 questions.
I respect that. That's why we're here. We're here for that content, going live.
Yeah.
I still feel like that is a tough question. I don't know how to even answer that, but I think it's
You could
it's,
defer.
It's I'm gonna give you my best way. I think it's a truth and a lie to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's always two versions. The people that you left behind are gonna look at you selfishly. You won't look at yourself that way because you felt like the people that were there weren't there for you.
Right.
Right.
So it's always two truths and a lie to that story, in my opinion. I don't know how to. That's the best answer I got for you.
I feel that. I feel like it's not selfish. I feel like when you really understand and see the world for like what it is, like besides all the Bible and scripture verses and stuff like that, you'll see that like we are all like one, like Trey was saying. Like I feel like we're all one and we're all connected in a way, and we all go through a whole whatever. I can't explain it. That's how fucking spiritual the shit is.
That's how deep it is. I
That's
can't
how deep
explain
it is. I can't
You
explain
can't
it.
even see the bottom. It's that deep, boy.
But like someone taking their life, I could definitely understand how they got there, and I could definitely see that like that it's not selfish, man. You feel like I told y'all, I'm pissing on myself. Like who the fuck? Like you feel like I don't want to be here anymore, type shit. So it's like I could definitely see how like someone is like I don't want to be here anymore, and I'm making this decision for me. Like this physical form that I'm living right now is not something I am enjoying, and I get it. We don't enjoy it all the time, but like you keep getting knocked down. It's gonna be rough.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I've not tried to take my life. I've come close to like trying to take my life. I've had like a few like close run-ins where it could have been like 10 seconds either way. You know what I'm saying? And so I can see how it's a natural progression to say, okay, if I at the end, that's why niggas was on my ass because I said on Twitter that my kids not believing in no Santa, bro. I don't believe in setting people up for a fail, bro. Like, I don't believe in propping people up to see at the end of it like, oh, this is all a lie and this is just dumb. You know what I'm saying? And so like I, for one, about life have felt like, okay, I didn't cut through so many of the lies and the BS. Like I don't even know what's real no more. You know what I'm saying?
That's the
like,
bullshit.
If I
it was
leave,
gonna get easier. It doesn't get easier.
it's not at this point. And if I leave, bro, it's got nothing to do with the people I love. It's all about the fact that like it's so cloudy around here. I can't see shit, bro. I can't see nothing. The only thing I hear is the fact that I don't want to be here, and the reasons why I don't want to be here. And then there's such thing as mental illnesses too. You know, people got mental illnesses where like suicide, bro. In most cases, I would consider that mental illness. In most cases, and so you can't hold those people to the same standard of decision making you would somebody that doesn't see it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like they have a mental illness, bro. And we don't talk about it enough in the black community. We don't speak about it, but that's it's so true that life can be so foggy for you, nigga, that it's possible that you all this considering, oh, my mom's gonna miss me. Bro, that's not what's on my mind right now. Like I get that, but there's things ringing way louder than that. Way louder than that. You know what I'm saying? And so it's tough for me to say it's selfish, bro. It's tough for me to say it's selfish, bro. Like,
How you feel about it, man?
I'm gonna sound like the boogeyman in my house for this, but
I mean, you are the Bible, man.
so, I can't say.
I hear you, bro.
I'm gonna start off by saying that like my answer is rooted in ignorance in the sense that like I've never dealt with depression. No, let me be honest.
that's fair, bro. That's fair.
I've never dealt with depression. I've never had suicidal thoughts. I've never had someone who's close to me, someone who I see on a daily basis that's taking their life. So I'm not coming from the perspective of having to have dealt with that closely. So because of that, I'm ignorant to really what it's really like. So with that being said, how I interpret what it means to be selfish, I would say that it is selfish. Like, to make a decision that's prioritizing your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions, whether or not you consider those around you, those who affected you, that is the understanding of, to me, what selfish means. It means I'm putting my priorities and how I feel and deciding based off that, regardless of what other implications they may be. If that is what happens when people commit suicide, it is selfish. Now, am I saying that they're wrong because it's selfish? No, I don't think selfish is always a bad thing. You know, I think that there are times where, you know, I am a 23-year-old person. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong, what's going on in my life. And I'm deciding to like prioritize what I think over what my mom thinks, my dad thinks, my girlfriend thinks, etc. I think that's okay time to be selfish and do what you want to do. I don't think that being selfish in general is a wrong thing, but I do think the idea of suicide means that I'm deciding to end my life and no longer be here, and I'm doing that regardless of how that may impact the people around me. To me, that I perceive it to be selfish.
Fall right from my trap. So now let's bring it full circle because it's a journey. Do you feel like Condoleezza was selfish, knowing that her decision is affecting other people? I get it. You can be selfish in good ways.
Sheesh.
This was
That's
not
good.
one of those. This was not one of those cases where being selfish.
That boy good. That
Hello.
boy good.
What's funny is that y'all think I'm in like a trap, but I'm not. So the answer is yes, it was selfish, but I don't think she was wrong for being selfish. As I already said, you can be selfish and not wrong.
But like the example you gave was great. Like me, single person, I'm being selfish with my time and who I spend time with and what I'm doing, right? But her decision affected Lawrence in a drastic way as well.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna renege what I said, and no, it's not selfish because she was actually considering the baby, not herself.
Oh, see this Bible?
Oh, they hate it when I cook, don't they? They hate it when I cook. They hate it when they put me in the kitchen. I know what to do. You know what I'm saying? I found the seasoning, okay? I found the place. I found the pots and the pans, and I made something to eat, okay?
He said,
I made something. It ain't my fault that I made something and it tastes good. Okay?
He said I found the pots and
but
pans.
for real, no, I don't think that's selfish. I think
selfless.
no, correct. Because me allowing you to take our child away for a week without being sure that you know how to properly care for that child is worrying about the child and not myself. She's not being selfish.
No, I'm talking about the abortion.
Oh, the abortion, the decision not to have the abortion, was that selfish? No, I'll still say no.
Because it's for the kid.
Because it's for the kid. Now that's assuming. No, that's a big assumption though. That's a big assumption because
Why is it laughing?
no one knows what she was thinking whenever she decided to keep the child.
Right.
No one knows what her motivation for that was. No one knows if it was spiritual or not. So like now we have to add.
But Imani, in a vacuum, forget everything that's going on. A man and a woman come together. They have intercourse. The child is in the oven cooking. It's at like 3 weeks.
3 weeks, okay.
Don't you think if the woman says, I don't care what the man says, I am keeping this child, that's selfish?
It's the why that makes it selfish or not. You gotta ask why. If the why is because this baby deserves to live, that's not selfish. If the why is because I want to be a mother, then that's selfish. If it's because you want to be able to live, that's selfless. That's not being selfish. So like the why is what makes it, is what answers your question.
Okay. I like that.
It's the why, brother.
Now.
It's the why, brother.
It's the why, brother.
why,
You
brother.
would sound like a priest.
Damn.
Since we coming to the end, I want to get some quick things out the way.
Yeah.
I know you alluded to it earlier when you saying like, I definitely want to know if like if I get a woman pregnant, I want to know. Now, do you have any preference on the gender?
No, bro. I would love to be whatever. I would love to be whatever, bro. I think that women are great, so I think a young girl that's gonna grow into a young woman, like all of that, I think that'd be great. Like that'd be spectacular. I feel like that would even help me a lot more than Because if I get a son, bro, I'm not gonna lie. There's gonna be a long period of time where I'm gonna have to break down like not having an ego trip behind that shit. Like trying to make my son like me or things like that's something I can already know that I'd have an issue with. It's just like, okay, it's my boy. I gotta make sure he can fight. He gotta be able to play guitar. He gotta know 3 languages. He gotta all this stuff. I already know why I'm with his son what I would do. And so like I feel like it may be easier for me to really like accept a child for who they are and like want them to grow and like just nurture who they actually are as a person if it was a girl. And so like
This nigga Trey want an assassin.
bro, what? Bro, if I have a son,
You
bro, I
gotta
got
run
issues.
a 9 point. They gotta run a 4.1.
Bro, what?
40 on dash.
I got a son that's an issue, bro. Like you're gonna be you're gonna be phenomenal,
You gonna
bro.
put him through the gauntlet?
You're gonna be phenomenal, bro. Like,
Your body. Any
fuck all that.
preference?
Fuck all that, bro.
Yeah, I'd be lying if I say I don't have like a dream family. You know, it'd be nice to have three kids. You know, the daughter can be the older, so the daughter could be the youngest. I do want a daughter. I do want a son.
So you want more sons? Because you said 3.
Ideally, yes. I want to have 2 sons and a daughter. I want the daughter to be either the oldest or the youngest. The reasons why are kind of arbitrary. I can go into detail, but there's no need for that. But
Are they sexist in
I
any way?
know no. I know
Okay.
I want a boy and a girl.
Okay.
And I know I don't want too big of a family because that's a lot on my wife. And that's just a lot in general. So
Okay.
I think 3 is a decent number.
You got a preference?
I do have a preference. I want all boys. I want
Wow.
all boys.
Wow, but you a
The
feminist.
patriarchy in this motherfucker.
Right,
I do
but he
want
a
all boys.
feminist.
Great.
Feminist.
I am a feminist.
Wow.
But he wants no daughters.
I am a feminist.
That don't line up at all.
One, this world that we're in right now, I've experienced it. I've traveled up and down the Eastern Hemisphere, like I told y'all. And woman, this world was built by men. Like men, like manipulated the whole shit, and it's just run by men. And it's like I don't want to have an offspring that is put behind the 8 ball in any way. And it's like,
If you have a kid that's black,
yes,
he's gonna be behind the 8 ball by virtue of
but
his
like a
color.
woman is even worse. Cause as brothers, we're not gonna talk about we
Why
gonna,
you gotta say he talking?
listen. As brothers, let's be honest. The black woman is also suppressed in the black community.
Yeah, ways that we
Obviously,
aren't. Yeah, that's fair.
Right. So like, I want all sons, and Imani's not gonna discuss his reasons, but I just feel like they'll be better off.
They'll be better off. What are you,
Right.
bro? What are you talking about, bro? Wait, bro. Cause that sounds like some women bashing shit. Honestly, that does sound like.
It's not woman bashing shit. It's
I think what he's trying to say is that like black women are more impressed than black male. I don't know. I hate oppression Olympics. I don't know if
Oppressed?
I could oppressed. Yes, I think he's trying to say that they have it harder than black males. So in his,
I would not say that, bro. I would not say that.
I wouldn't either, but I can understand someone who would say that. And if that's what he's saying is the reason why he wants boys, then we still got some unpacking to do there. But
you know what?
can
I want
understand
boys. We gonna leave it at this because Trey about to kill me. I want boys because I want them to go to the NBA, and quite frankly, the NBA is better to watch than WNBA.
it. And it brings the family more money, you know.
I'm gonna let it go, bro. I'm gonna let it go.
You want more? Tune into the next episode of ShaqTV.
Right. You want more? Trav, how you feeling?
I'm gonna let it go.
Either or is fine with me, my boy.
Mm-hmm.
Either or, cool with it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Would like to have the family thing.
we celebrate life in all cases.
That's it.
I feel that. How would you feel if you had a gay son, Trey?
How would I feel?
Yeah.
I mean, I have a son, bro. Like I'm happy. I'm happy as hell, bro. Like if he's gay,
Mm-hmm.
it's certain things that I know I struggle with participating in.
Mhm.
Like if he was gay, because it's a spectrum of being gay,
Right.
bro, and how you're gonna present yourself. I always say that to people, bro. Like,
Right.
because it's gay men.
He's feminine gay though.
He's feminine gay.
Yeah.
It's certain things I'm gonna have a hard time participating in just because I'm not versed in these things, and so I may need to pick up like some new skills or some new trades. But I'm with it. Like this, my kid. I'm with it, bro. Like if you like doing hair
Mhm.
and you want dad to do hair with you, like, damn, it's not really my thing.
This man
Man.
Trey is
But we can roll.
What about
Roll, but like this not really my thing, bro. Like, even bro, watching you be with another guy, that don't. What that got to do with me?
okay. Can I
Nothing.
ask you a different question?
What?
Ask me a different question.
Nothing, bro. Like,
Okay, I don't know what to ask the question. I'm gonna ask.
I got gay
Ask
friends,
it.
bro.
What
Ask
we
it,
scared
I
about,
got-
bro?
I got my
Okay,
gay
okay.
friends, bro, and they're great people.
Do you want your child to be heterosexual or do you not care?
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care, bro.
I want my
believe
child-
that. I believe that both can be. I believe that both are the natural way of order in life. So because of that, it don't matter to me. You know.
Men and women are the natural way of. Wait.
I can guide you one way though. I can guide you one way.
Right.
If you hetero, I know how to guide you. If you not hetero, like I can't necessarily guide you through like what it's gonna be like to walk into your prom with another nigga. Can't guide you. I can't guide you with that, bro. Hey, it's gonna be hard for me to really say that because I don't got that perspective. But I'm gonna give you all the love and support. Anybody mess with you, I'm there. But guiding you through how you navigate that, I ain't got it, bro. Like I don't know what it's like.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying?
I think I will prefer my son to be heterosexual, and
Yeah.
And cisgender because we're involved in ShaqTV podcast. So
Right.
cisgender and heterosexual is what I think you're
right,
going for.
cisgender and heterosexual.
Go with the letters and shit. Here we go.
I definitely believe that I want a household that has gender roles as well. Call me old fashioned, call me all these things, but these are the things I just prefer. Imani, same question to you. Don't dodge. Do you prefer your child to be cisgender, heterosexual?
Do I have an ideal familial perspective? Yes. And that would be cisgender heterosexual kids. But I love them regardless, absolutely, and I would deal with what I have.
Right. Whatever happens,
Right.
I'm fine.
I would love them,
but
regardless.
I prefer.
But I do have images. Like I do, if I have a daughter, I want to image walking her down the aisle to her husband.
Not a
You know?
woman.
I can change that perspective, but like as a 28-year-old person, I've always envisioned that being a man. So like
Right.
I'd be lying to say that that's not what I'm looking forward to. I'd just be lying. I'll be okay if it's not the image, but that's what I've been aspiring for the longest I thought about having a child.
That's fair.
So yeah, I'd be lying to say that I'm not hoping for that or
Trav, you have a preference?
for that.
Man, you know, I ain't gonna say it in front like I don't. You feel me?
That's fair, bro.
That's fair.
I'm realizing like
I'm
that.
not gonna hold you, bro. If I had to choose, man, I wish my baby girl would probably be gay, and my son not be gay.
Okay.
Yo, he came.
Okay.
Strange combo. Everybody got like women in here. Strange combo.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But the gender roles in the house now. How do we feel about that? Because I feel like there's a lot of energy around that too, where it's like, if you're a man and you're like expecting women to cook, that's like a bad thing now.
I don't expect. Listen, bro, I expect there to be food. I expect it to be warm. Listen, how we get there, we can come to that together.
Right.
But
I expect there to be
you
food.
expect
I
it
expect it
so
to
what
be
if you-
warm.
yes,
What if you walk in and it's
That's
just
an
franks and
expectation.
beans on the stove, my
That's
boy?
an expectation, bro.
But what if you walk in and it's just franks and beans on the stove?
Franks and
No,
beans,
bro, no.
wow.
I expect there to be good warm food because I can do that for myself.
Nah, you didn't say that in the
I
beginning,
can do that
bro.
for myself.
That has to be good.
And it has to be good too.
Okay.
Has to be good too. That's clear. That ain't got nothing to do with gender roles. They got to do with the expectation. Now, how we get there,
Okay.
if we decide as a family that you can't cook and I can't cook, and we need to have like this stuff ordered on HelloFresh, or we need to figure something, we gonna figure it out, but it ain't all on, listen, and I'm not finna be with nobody to say I don't cook. I would never be with a woman to say I don't cook, ever. What?
No way, no how.
I'm not saying women supposed to be in the kitchen. Now, the funniest tweet I saw on Thanksgiving was, I don't understand why women are tweeting right now. That was the funniest tweet I saw all Thanksgiving, bro. But I'm not saying that. But listen, bro, it's my responsibility to learn to cook, and it's damn sure your responsibility to learn how to cook.
Yes.
Or you better
it's
be
both.
talented
It's both.
enough to produce
Oh,
enough
all right,
funds.
but hear this though. What if she's just naturally the better cook?
I don't believe in
That
that,
ain't fair.
idea. No one's born with natural skills to cook. A girl.
Yes, they are. Bro.
A babe.
Cooking is a natural thing for some people, bro. Ratatouille built that.
You mean to tell me that? You mean to tell me that a infant who's 1 year old, who's a girl, is born with skills to cook? What you telling me right now?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying people are born with the inclination of things they're good at, bro. Like
they got a good taste.
I'm
they got
good at
like
it.
right.
Some people pick up a oh damn, I can smell these seasonings, put this together.
Right.
It just worked.
Right,
for me. I don't know what it was.
It's not tied to their gender.
Right.
Or their
I'm not saying that.
sex assigned
I
that.
didn't say that.
Okay, cool.
I said that.
People are
But
born with certain,
I'm saying,
certain
but
skill sets.
I'm dating a girl that know how to cook. Her mom had her in the kitchen at a young age. Like, these are the things I'm telling you, like, the quality she have. I'm supposed to be like this, somehow the Superman, and be like, oh, nah, let's go 50-50 on the cooking. No. That's 90-10. But it will be 90-10 on who the fuck is fixing the car.
And if that works
It'll
for
be
you,
90-10 on who the fuck gotta go on the roof and put up the fucking Christmas lights. Cause it sure ain't you.
it sure ain't you. But she can pay to get that done, though, bro. That's all I'm saying.
She
Listen,
could pay to get it done.
That's the 10%.
Okay then. Everybody got their way.
I don't know, Imani. Do you wanna live in a household like that? Where everything is 50-50?
Not everything. There are certain things that I would like to do.
What? What are those things?
And I would say some of them mostly are patriarchal and rooted in gender stereotypes. I want to mow the lawn, take out the trash, these things that are considered dirty.
If I ever pull up on you and you in the car and your girl is pumping your gas,
it's a problem. I deserve to be talked to. I deserve to be charged up and checked in that moment and after. I think that's wrong. But again, it's all rooted in these gender stereotypes. It is. Because like if my girl happens to be a mechanic, let's say she grew up with her dad was a mechanic and she loved cars. Mm-hmm. And like she loves being around the smell of gas. She loved being in the engine. Like she loved that. You know,
she Fast and the Furious ass bitch.
Right. Toretto.
You know what I'm saying? Like if that's what she loves to do, or she has a green thumb, she likes to garden, she likes to mow the lawn, she likes to like. Am I wrong?
Right.
For like, am I wrong for letting her do that what she loves to do? Like I think at that point I gotta check my stereotypes and my issues and let her do what she wants to do. But like that's not the normal case. So normally I mean,
before you get to marriage and all that, you're gonna know these things anyway.
Right.
So you're gonna know if you can live with them or not.
I think I agree
But
with
the point is,
roles to
Imani,
an extent.
I feel like we know Imani's a good guy, but I feel like if he had a girl that was like needed to be broken in, he wouldn't break her in.
Broken? What are we?
Oh my God. What do you mean by that?
Okay. Listen, no, wait.
I don't want to go, bro. I don't want to go, bro. We talking about breaking women in, bro. I don't want to go, bro. I don't want to go.
Wait.
I'm too much for saying.
Wait.
Yo.
So what I'm saying is, a woman is like,
Needs to be broken in. That's what you're saying, bro. That's what you're saying.
No. Listen. She's 50-50 on whether or not she want to do gender roles or not. But she needs that little push. Is that okay? That a physical push, but like...
Shit, don't sound too far-fetched. We breaking them in.
Listen.
What you talking about?
You need to...
Oh, my God.
Like, be like, okay, this is what I want in my household. This is how I'm expecting it to be run. She, like you said, she's a silent, but she don't. But like...
Facts, I believe that.
Right, but like... If you don't, like, bring out the game plan, then... she's gonna be like on the fence.
Nah, I mean that's tough. Cause I always believe like, hey, we can come up with what we gonna do together. I'm gonna bring my opinion, you bring your opinion. But
I think that's the 50-50 you talking about.
But like most women want to follow, so they want to go by the plan you got.
I think that's gender roles in itself, bro. I don't know if most women.
God, nobody want to go down the slippery road with me. Y'all see what I'm dealing with up here?
Okay, most traditional women want to follow. You still disagree with that phrasing?
Yeah, facts, but
Trey, you be lying to yourself, bro.
these women don't be traditional, bro.
Do you know
I
who he
swear
is? You know who
they
he is? People think that PC stand for primary colors. It's politically correct, okay? That's what it stands for. This man is the political correct person in my entire life,
man.
okay? That's the PCP.
It is what it is. I mean,
Listen, man, we've come to the end of the show.
yes, sir.
Ladies, please pop your pussy for
For real niggas only.
You heard?
When you fuck with niggas like, I ain't gonna throw the baby under the boat, but like, when you fuck with a dog, just know you gonna get bit.
Hey.
Fellas, wait your turn.
Please. It's coming though.
It's coming.
It's coming.
But you gotta execute it when you get your chance.
Right.
You see,
Factory.
Lawrence, he got caught up. What's the other dude light skinned nigga name? Nathaniel.
Nathan.
But listen, sometimes when you get your turn, she gonna be crying because she's so heartbroken from the other nigga. Like you just gotta have your will thoughts, man.
And if you're a good guy, that's okay.
Thank y'all for watching.
ShaqTV, we out, man.
Sure.